Alright, welcome back to the series with Velanariel. It's been quite a bit since I've played her, except for myself just running her around and getting her all the way to Ghostlands to begin with. I don't think there was anything I really did off camera otherwise that needed to be on camera. It's pretty late, so apologies if I'm a little slow or if I seem a little quieter than usual. I feel perfectly fine otherwise. I did take a bit of a nap after. Well, first of all, I had a earlier shift today, and because of that, I didn't sleep as much last night. So I took a nap after work. So I feel a bit better compared to what I normally would at this time of the night. But I still feel like I'm probably gonna mellow out very quickly. But anyways, not much I want to talk about too much right away. I did try to start my Velanariel, my Blood Elf Paladin playthrough, but I have to restart the very first episode because it did not record my voice. I was messing around with something and I didn't think OBS would have changed what it was using for a microphone, but apparently it did, and because of that it didn't actually pick it up. I'll probably go more I could say detail, I suppose, but there's not really much more to say. But I'll probably be talking about it when I do re-record the first episode. Luckily, it's just the starter zone. It's a very easy thing to do. If it had been like a, let's say I had made Velanariel was all the way up to this point, and it was an episode with no commentary, I would have uploaded it regardless. Maybe adding some captions, I guess, or some whatever, subtitles. Subtitles is the word I'm looking for, to kind of make up for that fact. Because I actually did that on Arisandra a long time ago with the Duskwood episode. But for the very first recording, I do want it to do a little bit better than just no commentary, because I didn't double check my audio. So that has to be re-recorded. I haven't been recording much of anything recently. I've done some work on my characters off camera, but other than that, I've been playing quite a lot of Minecraft recently, and I've just been kind of tired from work some days and just not really playing much and just writing in general, thinking, etc. But that's part of the reason why I do decide that recording is better for me to do than streams. Streams are great for getting something out, especially for Arisandra. But recordings mean when I am in the mood, I could play a lot in one go or over the course of several days, and have them ready for a while and have videos keep going up on my channel. So it's a little easier for me to do other stuff in between recordings at the very least. But yeah, I'm just gonna pick this up here because I don't want to forget about this.
Victory lies ahead.
And I do have some things I might try talking about on camera a little bit. Not on camera, but in recording. Just double checking this. Yeah, I double checked at the start of this recording, but I wanted to make sure OBS was working. I do not want a repeat of that, especially on Velanariel. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna get started on these quests. Got a lot of talking I'm gonna have to start with, so I'm gonna do these quests and then I'll probably talk a little bit more, but that's just pretty much all I really want to talk about with Velanariel. There's nothing else too major to talk about that I can't just talk about during this recording. Also, the other reason why it's so late is because I got a little too into watching some shows, and I was like, you know what, no, I really want to get a recording done. It's not that I didn't want to play the character, and it's not that I'm not doing this because I needed to. I do want to play Velanariel, although there are some necessities too. But again, I can talk about more about this kind of stuff as I go through. So this was from the notes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't read it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Also, let me get this ready. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, where'd it go?
Keep your wits about you. We will have justice.
We've waited for a response from the Regent Lord for weeks. Let me see here. What's this? A dark presence? He senses a dark presence in the Ghostlands? No kidding, I could have told him that. This is what we've been waiting for? Huh.
Shorel-Aran.
I would like that I get a 6-slot bag. I might send one of these to one of my other. Actually, hang on. Oh yeah.
Remember the sun well.
I don't know what I'm worrying about that for. I'm probably gonna be sending these bags to Velanariel too. I'm also one thing I do want to say is when it comes to Velanariel, when I go restart her, I'm gonna be sending some things from the failed character to her. It's not much, just whatever money I made from her, as well as a couple drops. Nothing good. just some trash tier mail armor that I actually got to drop. I was like really happy about getting it, even though I didn't really say it too much in the recording. Not that anybody would have heard that anyways. But the I got like 3 pieces to drop from the mobs. I'm like, you know, I was like, I liked how that went until I saw about the realized that my commentary wasn't being picked up.
Our enemies
So I'm
will
gonna
fall.
send a few things from that character to her, but it's nothing major anyways. Otherwise, other than the bags I'll send for Velanariel, the Forsaken.
The reckoning
I
is
know
at
it seems
hand.
strange, but these Forsaken are here to help. You should speak with their leader, High Executor Mavrin. He is in the tower on the west side of town. And Warlock, when you're done talking with him, return to me. I have something dire that needs to be dealt with immediately.
Farewell.
The quest I really do want to do is for this guy over here, Rathus, because one thing I was talking about on Velanariel that obviously again didn't get picked up, but it will be talked about on when the recording is released, when the next recording I do for her is released anyways. I'm on the fence. I could change my mind on this, but she might just do enchanting and blacksmithing, meaning I'm gonna need alternative sources for copper, just like this character. So I gotta think on that a little bit more, but Rathus does sell stuff like that, copper, tin, and silver, but it's not a lot, and because other people could buy it and I'd have to wait on it at that point, it's not exactly gonna be reliable. So I'm gonna have to think on that a little bit more before I start Velanariel.
What would you ask of
But her
death?
first recording doesn't have to do anything with professions anyways, which is why I started her, or tried to start her rather.
Beware.
I know that we
Enemies
Forsaken
abound.
appear monstrous to your eyes, but I assure you we mean your people no harm. We are here because of a common enemy, Darkan the traitor. He has returned and now commands the scourge that are invading this land from his steadfast Deathholm to the south. Our leader, Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, originally hails from these lands, and in fact used to be an elf. She has a history with Darkan and wants him dead as much as your people do. We will defeat him together, Warlock.
Watch your back.
Now, my friend, if you would be so kind as to return to Arcanus Vandrel. I know that he is very anxious to send you out on your very first mission here in the Ghostlands. We're counting on you, Velanariel. Don't let us down.
Trust no one. What do you require?
Don't think I'm doing the troll one yet. Maybe I should. I have plenty of quests. I think I should just pick up whatever quests I get right now anyways.
Farewell.
The corpses of trolls buried inside the Amani catacombs have been rising from the dead. I want you to go there and bring back proof of their final demise. Some of these mummy trolls and their living counterparts carry juju, glowing objects that house an unknown power source. It's probably what is animating them. The catacombs lie within Sungray's Peak, directly to the east. I am told that the easiest way in lies to the north face of the mountain. See to it, Warlock.
Beware the living.
Our enemies will fall. Salama.
Warlock, our sources tell us that the trolls buried in the Amani catacombs inside Sungray's Peak have been rising from the dead. Dame Auriferous would have you investigate these catacombs and put to torch any of the unanimated remains you come across so as to prevent any more of these creatures from rising. The fastest way there is to head north out of town and then take the first fork to the right. This will put you on the north side of the peak, so look to the south for the entrance.
We will have justice.
So unfortunately, first quest I pick up from over here are the troll ones, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I didn't think they were gonna be orange. I'll be honest, but I'm definitely not doing any orange. I'm definitely not doing the troll quest right now. There's too many quests I can do. I'm not sure about Golden Mist either, but there's some quests with the Dead Scar as well as over here with this. I think it's called the Sanctum of the Moon or Stars maybe, but I think it's Sanctum of the Moon, as well as up here in Sun Crown.
I'm listening. And you
Like
trust
this
no
one too,
one.
probably. To find a cure for the plague, we need to understand how it affects different creatures, from the most complex life forms to the lowliest subspecies. I've come here to study the Murlocs since, like us, they retain free will and undeath. What makes these lowly mongrels so special? I need to find out, Velanariel. Travel northwest and bring me their spine so that I may study the accumulation of plague in their marrow. Who knows what secrets their little bones hold? You know, even when I first read this, all I could think is, didn't you guys regain your free will because of the weakening of the Lich King? And you guys probably were not the strongest of his soldiers in the first place. I'm pretty sure if the Murlocs have free will, it's because the Lich King was like, Wait, I can't control everybody? Well, get rid of these murlocs. Why the hell do I even have them in the first place? I mean, come on. This one, I might try to do solo. I always try to do Elite Quest solo before I do it with anybody else, unless I happen to run into somebody as they're doing it. But other than that, I'm probably gonna, like I said, I'm probably gonna do them solo, and because of that, I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. But if I can fear them, which I would imagine I won't be able to, but we'll see, it should be able to be possible solo. Even without fear, it could be possible. But I remember them being very, very tough, so I highly doubt that. Goods from Silvermoon City.
Embrace the shadow.
I'm gonna read this now. I'm not entirely sure how I'll do it on camera. Maybe at the end of the recording, I'll like do that as an ending thing. We'll see. I'm not doing it right now. It's a boring start to start this way. Welcome, volunteer. We're running low on supplies here, but the Blood Elves have promised us material assistance. That's where you come in. Take this bill of lading over to Skymaster Sunwing. He'll have further instructions for you on how best to get up to Silvermoon City.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Hello.
Too much supplies. How am I supposed to supply the war effort when I cannot even safely get my supplies here? I was promised an escort that never came, and then I had to leave one of my carts behind to the west when I was attacked by a band of gnolls. Want to help out and get me open for business in the process? Go down the western road out of town and past the graveyard. On the other side of the Dead Scar is a fork in the road. The hill that my cart had to be left on lies just beyond.
Our time.
He says gnolls attacked him. I think isn't there undead over there though? Yeah, I believe so.
State your business. We will have justice.
There you are. Just in time. There's much to be done.
Shorel-Aran.
We're surrounded here, Warlock. The outlying villages have all been overrun by the Scourge. You must head northeast to Suncrown Village immediately and deal with the Nerubian Scourge menace. You can't miss them. They're spider-like creatures. There's no time to waste. Quel'Thalas must be reclaimed.
Remember the Sunwell.
Oh, okay, so yeah. This is another reason why I knew I was going to do it first. I knew it's one of the easiest quests to do, so I kind of figured it was going to pop up. I'm not sure if I should do it now or if I should wait, though. I feel like I should wait to do it and go to Suncrown first. Like I said, I do want to turn it in, so maybe when I get back, the stuff will be available. So I'm going to run over there first. I hope it's not a bad time to do that, but oh well. Let's get that on. I don't think I have any other buffs. Except for food, which I'm not doing that right now, obviously. Alright, so I think it's more south of this anyways. Let me read this. Run the western road out of town past the graveyard. Okay, well, that right there anyways. Just beyond the fork, so okay. So right here pretty much. You know, there was always a river here, so I wonder if this path was like always like this, or if this was something that just happened after the Scourge came. Because otherwise it's like, was there no river at this point? I suppose it didn't have to be before. Could have been a lot of destruction that was caused by them, so much so that the new stream or new river came out of there. Whatever. Blessing of Might won't be too useful to me, especially because like everything I'm gonna do is gonna be magic based pretty much. I guess I could melee, but it's unlikely. Another reason why I figured I might be coming here later though is simply because the I know I'm gonna have to go after the bats, but getting these supplies is what I primarily want to get in this video. And obviously that's not the only one. That'd be kind of boring video if all I do is kill some undead to pick up some supplies. Oh, you know, I forgot without the talent points how often drain health got disrupted. You know, go outside game for now. Oh, what? I thought you could usually get this stuff. Oh well, that was a bit of a waste and kind of dumb. Oh well. And I'm kind of glad I'm doing it first. If this all is all I end up doing for it, it's gonna be a very cool lesser potion. Not useful to me right now, but be useful later. Really? Another one? Oh, do you spawn that quickly? I think I forgot about that. Let's just pick this up now. I definitely would not have attacked the other one had I realized I couldn't pick it up otherwise. I should have remembered that I couldn't do that. I don't know why I brain farted on that. It might be because it's later and that's why, but I think it's because usually I could do certain stuff while my minion is attacking. I don't know. Maybe it does usually work and it's just only for certain items, I guess. I hope I get another life tap. This one is pretty soon. This one isn't going to be very useful for a while. Actually, did I get a replacement one yet? Also, I picked up fishing on this character, but I'm not sure if I'll keep really use it on her, because I know I'm going to be doing it on Velanariel. So, let's see. I suppose. What was I looking for again? Oh my god, I should not have been forgetting already. Yeah, it was just the first rank. I think one thing I did... Oh, I did actually level up off camera from what I remember now. Because the, I think... Yeah, I think I was so close to level 13. I think I even mentioned it on camera that I was going to do it just because I was going to kill some random mobs just to level up. Because the, what was it? Oh, where am I going? Jesus. It was just too close, and I wanted to be level 14 before I came all the way down to the Ghostlands.
Be quick
I'm
about
probably
your
glad I did it, because I
business.
know I got a couple of replacements. I think it was Corruption, and I also got... Actually, I think it was Dream Life, maybe? Don't remember.
Trust no one.
Just as soon as I get the rest of my supplies, I'll be open for business. The forces here aren't going to get very far if they can't purchase what they need to ply their trades. War zones can be such profitable places, wouldn't you agree, Warlock? Now, did you manage to fight your way to my cart through all of those ghouls? You said
Victory for
maybe you did say
Sylvanas.
ghouls before, and I might have read that as gnolls for some reason. I know there's gnolls to the south. I'm not sure if that was me. Actually,
Dark Lady, watch over you.
I want to see if I'm really that dumb. No, it did say ghouls. I said gnolls. What? I say gnolls. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, eh?
Patience.
With the rest of my supplies here, I can finally open up shop. I'm sure that the High Executive will be most pleased to hear that the War in Darkon and the Scourge can commence. And of course, this is a small matter of your recompense. Very well, Warlock. Here's a coin that I alluded to. Do be sure to drop by should you find yourself in need of any trade
Beware
goods.
the living.
Oh, hang on. He doesn't have copper. Please tell me I looked at TBC. I'm going to have to look at that later, because ooh, red linen bag. That'll be nice for me later, but I swear I looked at this thing and it said copper. Not just him, but like on Wowhead, and I thought I looked at TBC specifically, but maybe it went to the wrong Wowhead. That sucks. Alright, maybe I will have to do mining. Like, it's not a necessity. What was it? Because there's other ways to get copper other than just buying. It's just a lot less likely. Hell, I can even run all the way to Mulgore and farm it from some venture company people in the mine. Because I might still do that. It'd be a lot of experience unless I unless I out-level them anyways. But yeah, oh well. It's not a big concern anyways. I still might just do enchanting and blacksmithing. I'm on the fence about what I'm doing for her anyways right now. Because, to talk more about Velanariel, I suppose, the other options other than doing mining and blacksmithing were that the, was alchemy, which was unlikely. Very unlikely. What else was there? It wasn't just oh yeah, inscription, but that was that was Wrath of the Lich King on. That was like a talking about later on kind of thing. Come closer. I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nerubians, but Vandril didn't know that they have a leader. You must find and slay Anoxitan. Get help. She wanders around Suncrown Village. I don't think I'm gonna need help too. Vandril's hand-me-down pants. Why do I not remember that name? And Stung. Why do I not remember these names? But I absolutely love them. Ooh. Yeah. Wait, how does Stung look? Oh well. Probably pick up fortified oven mitts on Velanariel. I just was thinking for a second. But I remembered that I don't actually use the why am I drawing a blank so much today? I'm sorry. Again, it's later at night, but even on a good day, I get like this too often. Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought a little too easily. Because even though I feel perfectly fine, that's usually the first thing I notice when I start getting tired, is that the, just lose my train of thought too quickly. But yeah, Nurubis Guard. I should be able to kill the elite by myself. I might lose my Voidwalker in the intent, but I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, speaking of, just spawned. I might just the extra damage might be enough anyway. I mean, oh yeah, this is much easier. I know it was gonna be a green elite quest, but still, I thought I was at least gonna need yeah, man. Oh, I probably should have been trying to get some light tech a little bit more. Oh well. Just use the wand. Oh. I haven't used this thing since I got it, have I? Whoops. I forgot about that part. I actually would have, Huckmoth almost died there just because I started using a wand that couldn't be resisted. Oh, do you know what? Didn't I pick up? Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, I forgot this uses Western time. It's hard to believe that it's still daytime on here. I need to remember that, actually. Not important, but I do want Velanariel playing during the daytime. She pretty much is the opposite of the Night Elf Priest character, I guess you could say. But at the same time, I'm kind of like changing things up a little bit with the characters, so it's not that big of a... well, there's a big difference, but I don't know. Something I could talk about on Velanariel as well. Alright. I need to attack multiples of these. It's a waste of attacking one at a time. Well, a waste of time. I'll do more than two at a time still. It was just two that were close together. How about the crypt fiends are the weakest ones in the area? Oh. To walk away just because I was trying to draw another one, but would have walked away from looting a corpse, so wouldn't have been as nice. I keep forgetting how over level I ended up getting before getting here. It'd be funny if, like, the fire could actually burn the mobs that you're fighting, rather than just you. Because, like, then you could actually get a little tactical in regard, like, oh, I'm going to bring this enemy all the way over here on this fire, or I'm going to use this campfire to do a little bit of extra damage to the mob. Not that it would really help much, but still. I don't think it's percentage based, but it could be. But still, it'd be fun actually to actually have to, not have to, but to actually be able to use something like that a little bit more. I feel like I should have more quests in this. Oh no, there's a quest I sent me to them. I was thinking that there was a, that I had to run over. So there's a couple of Farstriders over here that send me after the trolls. I think they also might send me after the, some ghosts in the lake, but I can't remember. But I think I have a quest that has me go looking for them anyways. But I can't remember if it's from Farstrider, not Retreat. Is it Farstrider? No, Farstrider Retreat is in Eversong. It's not Farstrider Lodge, is it? Because that's all the way down in, yeah, I forget what this one's called. Because Farstrider Lodge is all the way down in Loch Madon, I believe. Oh my god, I didn't actually equip those yet. Whoops. Yeah, this video is gonna be very easy. All these quests are anyways. I'll try to push this video to be a bit longer, just so there's a little bit more action in it. But at the same time, I know it's gonna get just a little late for me. Try to lay down by 10 o'clock usually, and it's 9 o'clock now. I'll be playing for another 30-40 minutes probably. Upwards of an hour, depending on what I'm doing, but that's perfectly fine if it ends up being longer.
Glory to the Sindori. Keep your wits about you.
Outstanding, but there's much to be done before the Scourge menace is completely driven from mighty Quel'Thalas. Here, take this coin. It's not much, but you've earned it.
Remember the Sunwell.
You've earned not much coin, is basically what he's saying. We've had one success, but there are 2 more villages that must be reclaimed. Golden Mist Village is our next target. It lies to the northwest and has been taken by the ghosts of the High Elves that used to live there. Gruesome, I know, but these are apparently the sorts of tactics that the Scourge like to employ. Go and defeat these ghosts and raids, Warlock. Take the west road out of Tranquillion to get there. Always forget about that.
We will have justice.
Oh yeah, it's true.
The reckoning
I
is at
apologize for
hand.
the shoddy intelligence, Warlock. Had I known of this Anoxyton ahead of time, I surely would have told you. We're spread too thin, and things are slipping through the cracks. Yeah, spirit's not amazing.
Keep your wits about you.
Useless. Definitely not useless. But there are a lot more quests that just popped up. Jesus. I was wondering why I felt like my quest log was a little shorter than I expected for coming to a new zone.
Baladash, Malanore. Death to all who oppose us.
This is the quest I was thinking was going to send me near to the hill. Can you believe it? We have an actual functioning arcane sanctum up and running southeast of here, the Sanctum of the Sun. All manner of important magisters have come to take part in running it. Of course, they've all forgotten about the Sanctum of the Moon. Not much remains of it, and its energies have given rise to bizarre creatures. I'm not one to let good resources go to waste, however. Go to the Sanctum of the Moon and see if you can recover the crystallized essences from those creatures there.
We will have justice.
What business have you?
I think this sends me to...
Anaria Shola. Shorel Ara.
Nope, this is the one I was just talking about, actually. Warlock, I can't just sit here waiting for an audience with the High Executor or Dame Auriferous. This cannot wait. We were dealing with the Shadowpine Trolls of Zepsora to the northeast across Lake Elrondar. But the lieutenant mishandled the attack and we lost a lot of Farstriders. Then he just fell to pieces afterward. Ranger Velana sent me here, and Ranger Celissa to the Farstrider Enclave for help. Please find them, Warlock. Velana was badly injured and the lieutenant's useless.
Hold your head high. The dark times will pass. Remember
Warlock,
the
we are having
Sunwell.
difficulty with a group of night elves that have recently taken over a nearby island. They've set up a small camp at the old High Elf ley line nexus, Andorra to the northwest. There's a dirt path that leads up to it just past the Dead Scar. I suggest that you lend us your aid by going there, investigating what they are up to, and slaying as many of the conceited night elves as you can. Well, it's always going to be ironic hearing elves call other elves conceited, especially blood elves or high elves, because they always seem more conceited than night elves in general.
Hold your head high.
Speak quickly.
This one's further southwest. It's not a hard one to do, but I'm not sure if I want to bother with it yet. Because I think all these quests that are sending me to the northwest are going to be good ones to have, and I might even head to the northeast and do the troll one in this one. So we'll see. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely doing these two first. Velanariel will come after. Salvaging the past will come as will be in this one. Yeah, okay, no, the northwest is gonna be the main focus of this one. That's usually what ends up being the case, anyways. Other than Sun Crown, usually goes northwest, east, southwest, southeast, then south, and Dead Scar as you go about other things. Oh, hang on, there's another quest over here.
I am forsaken.
If you made it this far, then you probably know about the Dead Scar and how to this day mindless Scourge follow the path of destruction that Arthas created on his way to Silvermoon City. Make yourself useful and thin down the Scourge's numbers in the Scar. If you prove you're to be worth your soul, I'll put in a good word for you.
Our time will come.
Deathstalkers are the rogues of Forsaken, right? Is it Death Guard for the warriors? I always forget what the Forsaken group's organization is called. Considering I really like the Forsaken, it's weird that I can't remember their groups as much as the others. Deathstalkers, I'm pretty sure, are rogues and assassins under Vadar-Mathras. Again, Dreadlords are some of my favorite demons, I will say.
I have one-of-a-kind
Culinary
items.
crunch. This is intolerable. I have nothing to work with here. Milady asks me to come from Silvermoon City. She deserves cuisine as befits a station. No? But I get here and there's no food. You must go out, Warlock, and bring back fresh kills so that I might have something to prepare. Dame Auriferous prefers a crunchy texture to her food. There are plenty of spindleweb lurkers to the southwest and on the other side of the Dead Scar. Disgusting, I know, but that's what we have to work with. Honestly, he's not wrong. I mean, like, spiders, lynx, and bats. I think that's all there really is for beasts in the Ghostlands. Bats, honestly, I think spiders are better for eating than bats are supposed to be. As much as I don't like the idea of eating spiders. Lynx would be slightly better, but they are supposed to be technically be carnivorous, but I think the spiders also are carnivorous when it comes to most fantasy settings, so I guess that doesn't really exactly count. No, even in real life, because they're completely carnivorous. They eat insects. That's so carnivorous, right? Yeah.
Shorel-Aran.
Look at me, looking like an idiot on camera. What else is new? Because they're insectivores. I think that's what they're called. Jesus Christ. Biology used to be one of my favorite interests, and I haven't really read much on any kind of biology. Well, not biology specifically, ecology and that kind of stuff. It was something I was going to do in college if I went for it, and I did start going for it, but didn't really stick to it. Kind of changed my mind once I started learning pretty quickly, unfortunately. Alright, so that's it for now. Alright, so I'm going to head northwest to Golden Mist and Andaroth, as well as salvaging the past. I might be doing that one now first, because it's kind of on the way more. The only other one, also Plague Coast most likely will be done in this video. Down the Dead Scar. Now, I'm trying to remember which part this is. I think it's over here, but I can't remember. I know one of the quests in this quest line for that is always very annoying to do. Then it says southwest, but I know most of the spiders you drop it. It's just some of them have a very low chance. Okay, so let's take a look at this right now. Risen Hunger and Gangled Cannibal. It's also yellow, so they can't be anything too difficult, but not too easy. North of this area is usually very easy, so... Wait. Yep, here's one now. Yeah, let's kill a few of these while I'm over here. Oh, it is over here primarily. Okay. This will be a good one to do for this video, too. Good, be careful about the amount. Even more than the elite one, they're probably going to be a bit more difficult to fight multiples. Like I said... Oh! Jesus! Okay. Alright, well, I took more damage there than I was expecting, clearly. Yeah, no, that was kind of dumb of me. Two of them is all I can really do. I thought one of them was going to die a little bit quicker than that. That's why I attacked so many. Oh, God. Is this my first death? I don't think so. I think I've died before. Alright, let's eat some of this. Then I've got. Oh, I should have got my Voidwalker. I don't know why I make that mistake a lot. I need to summon my Voidwalker and any other. Well, especially the Voidwalker. That takes any kind of minion takes the most amount of mana to begin with. These things aren't difficult. I just was being dumb on that one. Obviously.
What do you want from me?
I have multiple ways of healing. I just really underestimated what I was fighting. 2 of them will be fine though, perfectly fine. The first 2 were so close to death. If I had just focused on that, it would have been perfectly fine. Or if you know, I used this as well. Although it probably would have been interrupted, especially with multiples attacking. Yeah, like that. Ooh, I think Rotting Hearts is something I want to hold on to, actually. Hang on. Put you up here for now. Maybe I should go after the Night Elves first. These are a bit tougher. They're not bad, but there's plenty of things that might be easier than these right now. Oh, this would also help. A bit, anyways. Just really the health and the armor if I get attacked, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to fight the rest of these. These might become my last things I fight, I would say, in this video, probably. Again, it depends on how long this video ends up being, but I think I'm gonna have this being longer. So one thing I want to talk about is because I'm gonna be trying to, I'm gonna be keeping notes as I start recording a little bit more. I'm not gonna do a script. I really prefer keeping it as on the go as I can, but I forget too much about the things I want to talk about. So maybe writing some lines if I need to describe something a little bit better and I have a hard time doing it. But like, just I need to give myself a way to remember what I'm wanting to talk about during these recordings. Make it a lot easier. Oh, okay. These guys are a bit easier than this Scourge. Not too surprised on that. I might wait on these guys too, just because of the fact that I'm having to fight with 2 other players for the spawns. We'll see though. I'm not sure if I'll hold on to this one or sell it. If this character isn't going to be doing wholly outside of trying to buff up. Oh wait, sorry. I'm not on. I don't know why I started talking as if I'm on my paladin. This character can't use it. Period. But the Velanariel could, but it would be completely useless to her, especially when she can use other stuff that's much more useful. Oh, there's actually quite a few more things. Really? Oh, I really need to stop. I really need to learn the distance on these things. I think it's because usually usually when I'm playing on Erisandra, the range is actually increased due to the buffs I have, the talents I have, rather. Always like the look of the. Oh, hello, Knuckle Rot. We'll see how that goes when I eventually fight them. Oh, so other than the whole what I was talking about before with the leaving notes for myself, one thing I might do is start trying to write the story that I'm wanting for the characters, just as like a standalone story, more or less, that the characters are just based off of. Not based off of. That's pretty much what their story would be in character, to an extent, of course. The differences are, like, a lot of times I want the stories to be a little bit, to have a little bit more to it. That'd be a little too important for just for a roleplay character to have. So, just so I have something to also keep up on, and maybe I can also link it if I ever figure out where I would even keep something like that. Probably connected to my Gmail, I suppose. But not too bad. I probably need to link up. These might be the last two mobs anyway, so they drop. Oh, this one didn't give it to me, and you did. Heavy hammer. So, still gotta wait on one of those. I also forgot about this. It'll clear up space if I end up using it. Is there anything I want to get rid of, though? I definitely should have, I'm not doing the troll one, definitely not. So, burn, yeah. Abandon the 2 Amani quests for now. Which will clear up space on there. But that was partially why I didn't think I was gonna be, no, you can have that one. You already attacked anyways. Oh, yeah, Mini Diablo. You're going after that one, I'm assuming. I'll go after this one. Yeah. I might do the same thing with Velanariel anyways, and I'll talk more about the potential for story or whatever on her character. But for Velanariel in the Warlock, she is, well, like, since the Warlock is my main character, and it's just embodied in different, like, in-game characters, I guess you could say, that are, well, depending on the era of the game anyways. I would say they would be my focus primarily for a story, but Velanariel is another story I'd like to touch up on. Probably primarily be the Velanariel, or I'm just gonna say the Warlock. That would simplify substantially. Ooh, I'm gonna start needing those. Oops, wrong one. Warlock, Velanariel, and Kazagal. Kazagal will probably be a lot simpler anyways, not too much to it. Maybe I'll do Kazagal first just because, again, simple character. One thing I'm going to like about... Actually, I just realized, with the amount of, well, rather, lack of space that I have, I'm not entirely sure how I should go about this. Oh, hang on a second. Clear up some linen cloth space at least. What else can I do, though? Try to make sure I use up a rough stone statue soon, probably. And if I can get to level 15, that'll clear up that. Or whatever. No, it's not something I can... Okay, you want to attack? You can cook you into something if you drop what I need anyway. Dropped it for me. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, so which one am I doing next? Probably Golden Mist? I might wait on some of the things anyways. It's already 45 minutes. Definitely gonna do Golden Mist and Anderoth at the very least. I already did Salvaging the Past, so it's probably gonna be that one too. I might wait on the spiders just because I always remember them being a little annoying to get all the to actually get the meat that I'm needing. Down to that Scar will probably be done. So just assume at least though these 3. I don't know. If I don't do the Plague Coast, I don't think I'm going to come out west much, so I'll have to figure that out. Let's kill another spider for now. But here we are at Golden Mist. Now, the one thing I'm going to say about Velanariel and Velanariel, there's going to be some similarities with their backstories compared to pretty much the rest of my characters. But I don't want to touch up on that too much because I haven't decided exactly what I want to do for Velanariel. Overcoming here and these guys being at least a little bit more difficult. Kill most of these easily. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize he... I forgot he came this far. Kind of surprising, honestly. It's all the way to Goldness. I'm really got to keep him in mind. Maybe that's why I always had such a hard time finding him. I thought his route ended like down here somewhere. Huh. Well, or at least like here kind of thing. I thought it came like down here. Didn't realize he actually goes through Golden Mist. Oh yeah, get rid of the Speckled Mushroom. I don't need that. Oh, I didn't need that either. Is there anything else I'd rather get? Do you know what? This as well. Abandon it. Easy to pick up later. I already picked it up, so yeah, there you go. Which way are you gonna come? Because I feel like I can go this way, but you might be following this path. Yeah, because you double back. That's what I figured. Oh, what the? I didn't realize it goes route this far. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't have to worry about enough rock. I just ignore him. He says. Hopefully not regretting it much later on. Oh, I need to kill... Oh, no, Ghost is what I need right now. It will always be strange to me that they didn't give these like just the Hiles in the game also got a model update when the Sindora came out. So I wonder why they didn't give it to the Ghosts. I'm pretty sure they give it to the Hiles right away. That wasn't. I don't think it was a later thing. It could have been. Don't know everything. Oh, that was another Wraith. God damn it. Okay. Alright, so I just need to find some ghosts. Ah, speaking of. Stamina, okay, the stamina is partially why you're going down a little bit quicker than I would have expected. Oh well. I don't have to kill... Actually, these are the last two. Feeble sword. Carving knife of power. Oh, I hate that well, I guess I could still use it if I really wanted to. Attack him. Oh, weaken him up while I'm thinking of this. So either way, I'm gonna be grabbing it. So I think first things first, just... You know what? Easy you up. Did you drop me anything? No. Oh, money. That's something, I suppose. So Andoroth, I think is actually east from here. I think originally I always got that confused for some reason. I always thought it was west of Golden Mist, which was completely wrong. I think, yeah, once I do Andoroth, I should be able to, I should level up anyways. That'll make the Undead a little bit easier. That might actually make the, the Murlocs easier as well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. That's a... Well, cooking-wise, I'm not going to be able to use it for a bit anyways. But, I'm glad I actually pushed myself to play a little bit more. Like I said, I wanted to play the character, but I was also... Oh, Jesus. I did this again. I did this in the previous one, too. I always forget how connected they are right here. I always think I'm going across here when I'm going north. Like, I have a great sense of direction, but something about this location throws me off every time, and it always has for the entire time I've played this game. So again, Blood Elves were some of my favorite characters to play early on, especially when I wasn't playing with the guy that got me into the game to begin with, because he was an Alliance main, so I primarily only played Alliance at first. But after a while, I just ended up playing any characters I felt like playing, which ended up branching out to Forsaken and Blood Elves a lot. So I play through this area quite frequently. But for some reason, this spot specifically just messes with my sense of direction. It's just weird. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm still just wrong, and I just, my head isn't screwed on right to figure out what the directions for anything. But the majority of the time, I have a great sense of it, because let's say when I'm playing Minecraft, for example, I can go through this. If I have enough stuff, of course. So it's really not that good of an example, but I can explore caves in Minecraft for hours without going to the surface. Especially since they did the cave update, because I just love doing that now. I could do it for hours, and I'll still remember my way back very easily. First time I walked through the woods, I was able to keep I knew exactly which way was the house the entire time, even though my cousins who I was walking with at the time kept thinking we were lost. I'm like, no, house is that way. Lo and behold, I would have been right if they listened to me more. This was like, that's like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. God damn, I'm old. I'm not even 30 yet. I love saying that, though. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's unfortunate that there's this many being... Oh! Oh, yeah, kill them. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, wait, am I just scouting it? Oh yeah, I forgot you run away. Oh well. Not worried about you bringing in anymore. At the very least, I should run back to Tranquillian after this, just so I can get the sell stuff and make some space in my bags. I should have done that to begin with. I don't know why I forgot when I went back there. I think one of the main characters here are up here. Maybe not. Oh. I need to stop using Drain Health unless my Voidwalker has their aggro. It just is not worth it. Let the green. Greens are very common when I'm playing a Warlock, apparently. So, did I move the curved dagger? Where did I put it? Up here. Okay, that works. Alright. For some reason I feel like there's something here, but... Oh. Just finish this one off. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just look at this. 9:30. What's this? Someone delivering oil right now? What's that truck doing here? It's so weird. I have to check that. Another finish up this quest. I don't think I want to call an end to the video. It is about an hour. It wouldn't be that bad. It's not like I haven't done a lot of action in it anyways. I might have to think about that. Either way, I probably got to put a cut in the video to do a couple things. So whether I no, if I'm gonna put an end to the video, I need to put an end to it properly. We'll see. Alright, wasted a bit of time there, not attacking multiple, but whatever. Even without the interrupt, it quickens the time on that. That's why I keep saying you should not be using drain health. It's fine later on, but not right now. Oh wow, I apparently ran out of space even for the linen cloth. Surprising. I got a lot of it so quickly. Alright, well I can definitely probably make more of this anyways. Hang on. Just a little late for this kind of thing right now, so it's just weird seeing it. I barely see them when they are here. I just noticed the flashing lights as they were coming up. Oh, let me actually mute my phone. When it goes off, I don't want it to be too annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna hearth back to Tranquillian. Alright, yeah. It's a bit of a waste of a hearth, but I don't really care. The amount drain for each affliction effect. See, that's nice, and I could go for that. Improved life tap might be better though, because primarily getting my mana back is good. That gives me mana as well if I kill them, but the issue with that is backspace. Well, he says it's supposed to be a plow truck, but I didn't see a plow. I didn't see a plow in the front of it. That's why I didn't think that, but maybe I missed it. It also parked, which is what's confusing to me. They don't usually park when they're doing it. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I want to go turn some quests in. It looks like another quest became available, but I forget what her quest has me do. So I'm going to go check that real quick. I'm not going to read it, well, out loud anyways, until I know what it is. Also, the tab... Oh. Whatever. That's became green. I think maybe for the next recording, maybe I should just head northeast. Because even though I said northwest, including the Plague Coast, Plague Coast is more down here, I think. So maybe in the next recording, I'll do the trolls in the east and then maybe go down there or something. I don't know. I don't know. And making it sound like I'm putting an end to the video. I'm really on the fence.
Belore Delana.
Oh, yes, that's what you are. Running
Salama Ashalanore.
Nothing important right now, but I'll remember the spinal dust part anyway, so I'm not concerned about that. Also, I think before I go to bed, I want to double check about the fact that I thought I could get copper ore from Rathus. Like, I swear I looked it up on TBC, Wowhead's TBC.
Anaria
version.
Shola, farewell.
Did you obtain the essences, Velanariel?
The reckoning
These
is
are
at
remarkably
hand.
powerful. I'm very pleased with your work.
Salama Ashalanore.
The eternal sun guides us. Baladash Malanore.
Disappointing that the Night Elves' plans were not readily apparent at Enderoth. However, those objects that look like small magically grown trees with powered orbs atop them sound interesting. It would appear that we'll need to be more direct in our information gathering efforts. Here, take this coin and these potions. I believe that you'll have use for them before we're done dealing with these Night Elves.
Stay the course.
Now, the more direct course of action that we're going to take to figure out what these Night Elves are really up to is to have you go to their island and steal any information that you can come by. I want you to head west down the road out of the town to Shalandis Isle, just off the coast. Go there and recover any plans they might have on the island or on their ship.
Farewell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about... I did remember the quest, I just didn't think... For some reason, I didn't think I was going to get it just yet. I mean, I suppose that... Getting that quest will be a very good fit for the west anyways. And maybe I can just run up to, Silvermoon with this other quest too. Maybe it would be a good idea for me just to put it into the video. Because then the next video I'm probably going to go and do the trolls over in the east and maybe go back west. But I think doing the west in one video and trolls in another video, not in this one is basically what I'm saying, would be the best idea. We'll see. Let's sell. So sell to the guy that doesn't have copper ore. Unless I'm really blind. Does feel like his oh, I see. So it doesn't tell me when something's unavailable. That's why I didn't see copper. He does sell it. He does sell it. He just doesn't sell it right now because somebody else already bought it. Which is fine. I understand that. I'm also going to buy this while it's available. Sell this stuff. Be very, very careful. I'm going to buy that for now just because I'm going to end up using it very soon. Maybe even off camera I'll level up enough. I thought it was going to tell me when it was unavailable. Like this one says it's unavailable. That's why I can't buy it anymore. But I think it's because I bought it. It's saying that. I don't remember that being a change that they did. But it must have been something they did. Oof. Got to keep that in mind. I knew I was going to have to wait. I just thought I was going to be able to keep an eye on it more.
Be quick about your business.
Picking up this quest. I already did everything else for it. So, oh, Goldemus. I didn't. Yeah, let's talk to you. That's the other reason why I sold this up first, so I would have space.
The eternal sun guides us.
Your success at Goldemus Village takes us another step closer to taking our land back. Don't fool yourself, though, Warlock. This fight is far from over. Here, you've more than earned this. You may need it when you go up against Windrunner Village. He's not wrong. Windrunner's actually
farewell.
Kind of tough, to be honest. Velanariel, the final battle against the Ghostlands villages is upon you. Windrunner Village to the southwest has been overrun by a large force of the more powerful Scourge shock troopers, Shades, and Gargoyles. You will be the spear point of our offensive by thinning out their numbers. The Magisters at the nearby Sanctum of the Sun have made a special request this time. They want the remains from these Scourge to study in hopes of finding creative ways of fighting them. Good hunting. Got another wand. Actually, or a dagger. I don't like that I'm choosing between the two of those.
Remember the sun well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run to Silvermoon for this video. Hope that's okay for an ending. I know I didn't want to do it as much, but I do want to put it into this video because I do think it would be better just to put the rest onto another one anyways.
Remember the sun
yes?
well.
What's this?
We will have
Lima
justice.
wants you to head up to Silvermoon City and bring back her goods, huh? Sure, I can get you there quickly. For a small fee, of course.
Death to all who
Well,
oppose
for a
us.
very modest amount of coin, I could send you swiftly flying through the air on one of these magnificent beasts. It's safer than walking there, I can assure you. When you arrive in Silvermoon City, seek out Southern Azuredon. In the Azuredon. Jesus, that's not fun to say. In the bazaar. Speak with me once more when you've decided you're ready to brave the skies.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah.
Remember the sun well.
There think I said most of what I wanted to talk about still in this video. Like I said, it's later, and it's harder to really think about stuff much right now. I'm not trying this quest in. I think the next one I will head east and go up against those trolls. Just because it's green, it's better to do it now. I'm sorry I'm not actually doing some of the quests I said I was going to. I'm gonna have to head out west to do that quest anyway, so I'm kind of happier to put it on hold, I would say. Maybe I'll even pick up the mine to the southwest as well, because after I do the trolls, because chances are I'm gonna be doing the trolls and these in the same video anyways. I don't know why I'm heading up here, sorry. Because once I do this, it's probably gonna only be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so I would imagine, and this is gonna be too difficult. So chances are I'm gonna be heading from there to doing the western point. And then maybe all the way down to Windrunner, but we'll have to see on that part. I am looking forward to doing my Blood Elf Paladin, I will say. Warlock is definitely my favorite class, but I do quite like the character for them, although I've said that for several characters in general. But any excuse to play through Eversong, and I think of all the Blood Elf characters, actually I don't think there's very many other characters, to be honest. None of my other characters have to play through TBC specifically. I could play them through Wrath of the Lich King or just whatever expansion if I really want to do them on the classic servers. The reason why Paladin's the Warlock is because it's my Warlock. It's my favorite character. I want to do TBC on them. Paladin because the Blood Knights change between TBC and Wrath of the Lich King in general, and I feel like doing their story in TBC before they change for Wrath of the Lich King and then slowly change over time. Hang on, I should have double checked where I'm going. Bazaar, yeah, I got that part. Oh, probably right up. Is it the end I'm going to? It's very close by if that's the case. I might just end the video here in Silvermoon because I'm probably gonna head over to the tailoring trainer. Nope, not in here. I thought it was in here for some reason. Maybe it's in the western part. It's been a while since I've done most of these quests. And I think a lot of people said how the Silvermoon was always a very empty city of players just because it's not in an important enough location for people to want to go to. But I don't have any kind of issue with that. I don't like an overload of players. I like just being able to enjoy this city. And Silvermoon's so beautiful that I think it's better this way, personally. And I say some people. Like, there's a couple people I've talked to about World of Warcraft online and offline or whatever, and they pretty much just mention how like they hate because I think one of them talked about how they don't like Silvermoon because of how empty it is of players. I guess they really like being around players for some reason.
I have one-of-a-kind items. Time is of the essence.
MMO. Maybe I should like to be around other players. That's quite a list you have there, friend. Let me take a look at it.
Stay the course.
What's this? Has Limel's rotting brain finally slid out of her head? She wants all of this? Did you bring anyone with you to help take it back?
We will have justice.
Doesn't look as if you have a cart or a beast of burden with you, so I'd better send you back only with what you can carry. If you've spoken with Skymaster Sunwing at Tranquilling, then you should get this to Quartermaster Lymel as soon as possible by flying back. Take these goods for final inspection to Sky Mistress Gloaming, just outside Silvermoon City's Shepherd's Gate.
Keep your wits about you.
So this is pretty much going to be where I'm going to end it. Probably going to stop off in the inn, but yeah, I think I've done enough in this recording. I do kind of wish I made it a bit longer, but I feel like just waiting and doing these quests in the next video is just a better fit, personally. But yeah, you could probably look for, well, if you're even interested in the character, of course. You could probably look for Velanariel in the near future. I'm going to be playing her quite a bit, I would say. I think the biggest thing are going to be between episodes 1 and 2 for her, if I haven't come to a decision about the professions yet at that point. Erisandra is still going to be played, of course. I talked plenty about that. Kazagul will still be played now and again. I am getting out of my dwarf mood a little bit, so maybe there'll be another break for the character. Which, I'm not sure how many videos I did. Like, I think I'm getting like 4 or 5 videos done for the character before I'm like, eh. But I still like my dwarf right now. And again, I love his story, and that it's a lot simpler and easier to get into just because there's not as much to him. But sometimes it's just fun and simplicity. I don't think I'm alone in that or anything, but still. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys will stop and see the other videos too. Of course, people can just do whatever they want. I like to throw these videos on sometimes for background noise at night. I do that with other YouTubers as well, of course. But yeah, I guess one thing I want to say, because I'm going to try mentioning this a little bit more until I start actually properly getting into it. I want to start treating these videos as if I'm a storyteller more than anything else. That way I've been trying to come to a decision about the how I want to do my videos. And while this is only really referring to the RPGs, it's a different story entirely for any other style of games. Strategy games maybe would also be similar, if not the same. Shooter games completely different. Those are just gonna be for fun. But the from a storyteller's perspective, like, I want it to be roleplay focused, story focused more than anything else, because I am hyper focused on leveling, and like just leveling in general, and that's about it for the majority of my characters. But I still kind of want I want to practice voices, of course, so I can get into character when I'm talking dialogue in general. And I'm going to be talking kind of normally in between, well, dialogue. But I want a nice, relaxing videos, more or less, at least for RPGs wise again. But I also want to focus on character roleplay. So I think the way I'm going to combine those is just by acting like a storyteller, just like my channel is actually supposed to be, kind of. I just thought of it as a library that I'm just putting up my videos on, kind of thing, because I could never figure out a single name to call myself. So instead of calling my channel after myself, I'm calling it after just a library in general, kind of thing. I don't know. I just think it'd be a good fit, because that's also kind of what I want to go for when I'm writing stories in real life, and whether it's just like fan fiction or actual stories I'm going to try getting published eventually. But I'm rambling now at this point. It's getting a little late. I think, again, it's going to be kind of hard to talk about this. This is why I mentioned earlier about writing myself notes, sometimes writing lines for stuff I feel like I need to say specifically. So I'm not like rambling and trying to explain myself in ways that are very, very poor. But again, I'm rambling still. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk more about this in the future with Velanariel, and as well as on my other characters, Erisandra especially, because whenever I stream her, that's gonna be a long video. I think she's the best character to do that kind of stuff on, whereas everybody else is shorter. So I think I should specifically talk about the characters. Try to, anyways. All right. Well, before I talk any more than I have to, or want to rather, I'm just gonna put an end to this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.